I think we need to have a real conversation about what competition means in the 21st century economy. At what point do large social media companies, large digital giants become monopolists or oligopolists? How do we foster competition? How do we deal with the fact that seems to be fewer startups? What do we do to boost that? Secondly, I think we need to rethink a taxation system. If we're going to a world with greater automation, with greater reliance on robots, where less skilled people have less and less ability to command a market wage, do we need to rethink how we tax labor, how we tax capital? And perhaps most importantly, before this audience, do we need to think even more boldly than we are about our education system? It's wonderful that St. Mary's is already, at a forefront in terms of people getting degrees through the internet, not being physically present. But do we need to think much more dramatically about lifetime learning? Does it make sense in a world where technology is changing the skills you need remarkably quickly, that you go to school from pre-K through to the end of college and maybe a postgraduate degree if the 10% of people who get that get a degree, but then we don't really do anything? Shouldn't we be rethinking to have a world where actually you go back and you reskill and you retrain throughout your life? Shouldn't we be thinking much more boldly about not just school, university, but lifetime learning? These are this is a scale of things that I think as a society we need to start discussing if we're going to keep up with the changes that the technological revolution is pushing. And if we don't do that, then I really worry that the people who feel left behind, who don't have the skills, who drive the populist anger, whether it's in angry white men in Appalachia, whether it's the angry factory worker in Sunderland in the UK, the people for whom this economy isn't working, that they will feel even more angry, and that next time the populist really will succeed in wrecking what has been such a fundamentally successful system of post-war liberal international order and modern capitalism. Thank you.